My name is Aman. I am 30 years old. Though I'm from the Punjab state of India, I'm currently living in Paris. The incident that I'm going to tell you happened with me when I was a young man studying. It was the year 2005, and in our village of Punjab, the people were very superstitious. Everyone believed in ghosts and spirits. Also, during this time, a new motorbike named the Pulsar had come to India back then. I was very fond of that bike. I was also the only son of my parents, and so when I insisted, my father agreed to buy me that bike. I was very happy. I even joined a gym and started working out every day, and in a very short time, I had become a very attractive young man. Things were going well. I had even managed to win a bodybuilding contest in a weight class of 65 kilograms. Again, I was very happy, but unaware of the fact that some people were very jealous of my success. Nobody had the guts to say anything to my face. Then, one day, around 5 o'clock in the evening, I was going to the gym on my new bike. The gym was about 5 kilometers away from my home, and the roads were empty. I decided to see how fast the bike could go, and went full speed, when a truck came up from behind me. Then, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened next. My bike handle turned suddenly. I lost control of the bike and fell onto the side of the road. Thankfully, the driver behind me was a very good driver. He somehow turned his truck just in time and drove into the field. He pulled onto the side of the road. I was shaking from the crash when the two men from the truck started walking towards me. They both were very angry and came shouting at me. The driver shouted,
"You got a death wish? Are you trying to commit suicide under my truck? Are you insane?"
I was still in shock while the driver was yelling at me. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't tell what had happened or what had went wrong with the bike.
"Kid, you're lucky that my truck was not loaded, or else it would have been your last day on Earth."
I picked up my bike and rode home. Upon reaching my home, I told everybody about the accident. My family members got really worried. My mother would pray for me, but she started praying even more that day and every day after. Then, a few days later, one day I was going from the Delhi-Punjab highway when all of a sudden my bike's front brakes got jammed. Again, I found myself falling off my bike as I slipped and fell, hitting the road hard and getting hurt really badly. After the second incident, my granny got suspicious. She wasn't sure, but she knew somebody had probably done something wrong. Somebody had done some sort of black magic on me, but she wasn't sure. The rest of the family didn't pay any attention to her, but it was around 1 month later. It was Diwali Day. One of my friends had come home from the United States. On Diwali evening, me and my friend went to the city to buy some crackers. It's believed that on the night of Diwali, evil powers become very strong and active. So, me and my friend were going back to our village, and we had reached the deserted road when all of a sudden, both tires on my bike jammed. This time, both of us were thrown from the bike and injured very badly. My right shoulder was badly damaged, and my friend was severely injured. I called my father and told him about the accident. He arrived moments later and somehow managed to get us both back home. When we reached our home, my grandmother was very restless. She said it was too much now. She took a flashlight and started searching every inch of my bike. And after searching for a few minutes, she found a very small envelope tucked just underneath the headlamp. She shouted for everyone to get back. She then opened the envelope and found a small piece of paper. Upon it was something written in the Urdu language. There was also a small black cloth in the envelope. She turned to my mother. "Didn't I tell you? This could not have been coincidence. He could not have been met by so many accidents. Someone has done black magic on him." She then put the envelope into our stable where we used to keep our buffaloes. The next day, we went to a very renowned tantric and showed him the envelope and told him everything. The tantric said, "Someone has planted a seed of death for this man, but he was saved thanks to his mother's prayers. 3 times death have come for him, but he has escaped." The tantric told us that it's someone from our village. In fact, it appears to have been one of his own friends who had used that black magic. The friend was jealous of him, and instead of dealing with his feelings or telling him in person, they decided it was better to curse him and hope that death would take him away. I never found out which friend it was, and since that day, I stopped trusting any of my friends. Who knows which one of them would act as my friend to my face, but would hate me from behind my back. In the end, I would just like to tell all of you never to trust anyone in your life, not even your close friends, because it's your own friends who are the first to be jealous of your success. Today I'm living in Paris, where many people don't believe in black magic, spirits, or ghosts. But when the time comes, they will believe. Because this story is real, and in time, they all will start to believe in the existence of God. Well, friends, how'd you like today's story? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for this channel to listen each and every weekday for more real horror stories. We got a ton of amazing real horror stories, and we're dying to share them with you. So until then, stay out of the dark and stay tuned for our next video.